It's been a long and lonely road from a miserable childhood to a new hit talk show. And it's so good to see you, my friends, 'cause Billy Pumpkin is blubbering again. Good evening and welcome to Billy Pumpkin Incessantly Blubbers, a podcast for the melancholy and infinitely sad. I'm your cleanly, godly host, the lonely cherub, Billy Pumpkin. My guest today is one of the greatest guitarists rock has ever known. One of the original rock and roll vampires. The ethereal axe slinger, the space ace from Kiss, Ace Frehley.
How's it hanging, Curly?
Why do you call me Curly? My name is Billy.
I know. I just call everybody Curly. But now that you mention it, you actually look like Curly.
Thank you for joining us, Ace. I have to say, I'm a great admirer of your work with Kiss. And a lot of what I did with my band, the Pumpkins, was influenced by you. In fact, you're the reason I hired an Asian guitarist for my band.
I'm the reason you hired an Asian guitarist?
Yes, because you're Asian, aren't you?
Actually, no. I have Cherokee blood in my lineage. So maybe that's why some people, like Peter Criss, think I look Asian, but I'm actually Native American.
Oh no! No wonder why I had so many problems with Eha! I should have got one of the guys from Redbone! Hey, what's the matter with you? Hey, come and get your love!
Take it easy there, Curly.
Now, Ace, did you know that when I was in 3rd grade, my school gave me a music test and they found that I had near perfect pitch? In fact, I had the best pitch of any kid in all of Illinois!
Then how do you explain that shitty guitar sound? I've heard miter saws with a more pleasing tone.
Back when I was dating Courtney Love, she said that her and Kurt Cobain had a name for bands like Aerosmith, Ted Nugent, and Kiss. They called you cock rock because you only wrote songs about your dicks and having sex.
It's hard to argue with that assessment, Curly. Wait, did you say you dated Courtney Love? Ack! I thought Gene Simmons had low standards.
One of my many other ventures outside of the Pumpkins is promoting professional wrestling. Are you a fan of the NWA?
No, I've never really been a fan of gangster rap.
No, the NWA is my big-time wrestling promotion, the National Wrestling Alliance. Have you seen it?
No, but when I was a kid, I was a big fan of the wrestler Gorgeous George. He was this real campy guy with bleach blonde hair. His shtick was to prance and preen around the ring, pretending to be very effeminate and unmanly. In fact, I was in a band with a guy like that, except I don't think he was acting.
Now, my band, the Pumpkins, were the voice of our generation. We spoke for all the disaffected youth who didn't have a platform to express their fears and frustrations. Do you feel Kiss spoke to your generation in the same way?
I don't know. Maybe our generation wasn't quite as disaffected. We were affected by STDs, maybe. You'd head down to the free clinic on East 53rd and go, "Hey, doc, does this look affected?"
But we had AIDS, the Reagan Bush years, my miserable childhood. We were tired of the commercialism and inauthenticity in music. We were very sensitive and affected!
Calm down, Curly. It's only rock and roll.
Well, that's all the time we have for incessant blubbering today. And my guest, the space ace from Kiss, Ace Frehley. Can I sing you out, Ace?
Knock yourself out, Curly.
Now remember, Ace, this is the singing voice of the man with the greatest pitch in all of Illinois. And remember, cleanliness and godliness and godliness and don't live my miserable childhood there. It's been a long and lonely road from a miserable childhood to a new hit talk show. And it's so good to see you, my friends, 'cause Billy Pumpkin is blubbering again.
Here.